What is good, YouTube? AJ Boogie back at it again, bringing you that $40 million Dak Prescott. I'll tell you what, Dak Prescott, this dude's got some balls on him. He turned down a $30 million deal. I don't think there's one single person in America who would turn down a $30 million deal. But this dude wants $40 million. These are the highest paid quarterbacks this coming year. Russell Wilson, $35 million. Ben Roethlisberger, $34. Aaron Rodgers, $33.5. Matt Ryan, $30. Kirk Cousins, $28. Carson Wentz, $32. Jimmy G, $27.5. Does Dak belong in the same sentence as any of these quarterbacks? No. I mean, after all, we're talking about Dink and Dunk Dak. The guy's betting on himself like Joe Flacco. And let's get everything straight. The dude has outperformed his rookie deal. He deserves to get paid. But Dink and Dunk Dak, he has never thrown for more than 4,000 yards in a season. His highest touchdown season was his rookie year with 23. Dak is not the engine that makes this Cowboys team go. It's Ezekiel Elliott. It's Amari Cooper. He's got the best O-line in front of him, and he's got a great defense behind him. If Dak wants $40 million, I want at least 5,000 yards. I want at least 50 touchdowns. If anyone deserves $40 million, it's Patrick Mahomes. If Dak can get 40, Mahomes is worth at least 60 to 80 million a year. I would pay Zeke before I would pay Dak in a heartbeat. And if I'm the Cowboys, I'm going to take a page out of their division rival, the Redskins playbook, and tag him, franchise tag him like they did Kirk Cousins for 3-4 years, however long it was. I can't pay a middle tier quarterback $40 million. He's got one playoff win. The Eagles are the best team in the NFC East, which means Dallas, what they can do is be a wild card. You want to bet on Dak to go to LA on the road? You want to bet on Dak to go to New Orleans and face Drew Brees on the road? How about Philly? How about Atlanta? How about Seattle with Russell Wilson? Dak's trying to get top tier money with one division title and one playoff win. Sorry, bro, you gotta do more than that. You're trash. And Dak isn't really trash. I'm just a little fired up. The guy has the second most wins in the league since he came into it, only behind a Tom Brady. You want to put Dak Prescott in the same class as Tom Brady? Where's Stephen A. Smith?
Stay off the weed.
Let's just say hypothetically, because this could be a realistic situation. Zeke holds out the whole entire year. He saw Le'Veon Bell do it. He's going to do it. So no Zeke for the Cowboys offense. How good is Dak Prescott now? You trust Dak Prescott to win you games with his arm? No. You trust Dak Prescott to make a 10-15 yard throw down the field? No. Now, I don't want it to sound like I'm ripping Dak, because I'm a Cowboys fan and he is their best option right now. But I think Dak should take that $30 million deal. I wouldn't pay him 30, but that's the number I would stick with. If Dak wants 40, I'd say 30. I'll meet you in the middle. Look, it's a quarterback league. You got to pay your quarterback. The price market of quarterbacks is just going up. So get him at a 30 and then work a contract after that. He's got to outperform that contract first. Here's the biggest piece of evidence that people are pointing to why Dak Prescott should get north of $30 million and should get Carson Wentz money. This is Dak's biggest argument. I'm going to put up the image. So, Dak has more wins than Carson Wentz. Dak has a higher completion percentage than Carson Wentz. They're about even on touchdowns and interceptions. Dak has a better passer rating than Carson Wentz. Dak is 3-1 lifetime against Carson Wentz. And I know what you're thinking, but Boogie, how are you going to say Dak Prescott doesn't deserve that kind of money when he has better stats than Carson Wentz and is 3-1 lifetime against Carson Wentz? Look, I get it. I do put some stock into that argument. I totally get where people are coming from when they say that. But If you're paying a guy just because he wins games and not because of him, look no further than Tim Tebow. And he's not in the class of Tebow. I get that. Dak is more or less just a game managing quarterback. Look, the Cowboys, they got a Super Bowl kind of roster. And Dak deserves to get paid. He's outperformed his rookie deal. He deserves every dollar that he gets. That's why I think 30 is very more than fair. I think that's perfect amount for Dak. And I get it. Shoot for the moon, fall on the stars. I think Dak's being a little bit too greedy. Now, it's his contract year. If he can ball out and, maybe get 4,000 yards and maybe get 25, maybe if we're lucky 30 touchdowns, then we could talk a little bit more than $30 million. But until then, you got to show me first. That's all the heat I got for today. Like, comment, subscribe to the Boogie Squad. Hey, who wants to get that work in Madden? Drop the gamer tag and let's get it going. AJ Boogie signing out. Boom!